streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, good Tuesday afternoon. I'm Nick Oresco. Thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Top stories in just a moment. Let's first get a check on weather and traffic with meteorologist Brian Lapis. A touch warmer than yesterday, Brian.
Yeah, less wind, brighter sun, and actual air temperature a little bit warmer. I think it made a big difference. Yeah. Pretty good. Let's take a look at traffic real quickly. You can see here that some slowdowns already starting as the evening commute begins in downtown Springfield on I-91, but that's usual. It looks like there's a little bit of slowdown on I-291 as well between 91 and the Pike. Otherwise, I think we're in pretty good shape as the evening commute starts to get underway here. Let's take a look at temperatures right now. There they are. All right, so 31 right now, Westfield and Northampton, 34 in Greenfield, 32 in Springfield. So significantly warmer than the mid-20s that we were seeing yesterday. However, with that said, this is still below average for this time of year. Average high temperature for December 16th is 39 degrees. Clouds and radar showing the clear air, but a few clouds pushing toward us. So we'll have a few clouds here overnight. Another warmer day tomorrow. We'll track it with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
There was no threat this morning in Westfield after students at Westfield High School sheltered in place for an alleged swatting call. Westfield Police Captain Eric Hull told 22 News Westfield High School received a phone call reporting a possible threat in one of the school's bathrooms at around 8 o'clock this morning. A shelter in place was ordered while officers swept the building and the grounds. The building was cleared around 8:25 and no actual threat was found. Captain Hall said this is the second swatting call at Westfield High School this semester, and these types of calls are hard to track down. In Connecticut, one of the three people facing charges in connection with the death of 11-year-old Jacqueline Mimi Torres Garcia appeared in court today. Jonathan Datia was the boyfriend of Mimi's mother, Carla Garcia, when the 11-year-old allegedly died in their Farmington, Connecticut home in 2024. Nadia was charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and tampering with evidence. He also faces additional charges from New Britain police, including tampering with physical evidence and disposal of a dead body. A water main break in Connecticut is still causing issues days later. Roughly 60% of residents in Waterbury are still without water today due to the break on Thompsonton Avenue Friday night. Officials said they hope to have service restored by Wednesday or Thursday, but that would be the best case scenario. City officials are asking people to turn on their bathtub faucets to relieve pressure. A boil water advisory remains in effect. The Berkshire Natural Resources Council has been awarded a $180,000 grant from a Massachusetts state travel program. The grant aims to enhance visitor access at some of the most visited reserves across the Berkshires. Grant money will be used for a variety of improvements, from climate-smart features such as native plant rain gardens to more informative and welcoming trailhead kiosks and signage. Back now with Brian. If you thought today was a bit warmer, we have a significantly warmer stretch ahead later this week.
Yeah, we could be into the 50s by this time on Friday. That would come with some rain, but we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, right? Let's take a look at what's happening right now. Clouds and radar. Some thin clouds starting to move in as the sun sets, and our 22 News Storm Team Skycast shows a few clouds here and there. I'm going to call it variable clouds here for tonight. Evening temperatures will be dropping into the 20s. Overnight lows will be in the teens and 20s here early tomorrow morning. 7 o'clock here tomorrow morning, mostly clear. So we'll start with some sunshine here tomorrow, and then toward late afternoon some clouds will develop. I'm going to call it a mixture of sun and clouds. It's another fair weather day. Actually a pretty nice day. A little bit of a breeze with high temperatures again into the 40s we expect. We'll track that potential for some rain here at the end of the week on 22 News starting at 5.
The number of Massachusetts students succeeding on AP exams continues to grow. According to the Healy administration, the number of students who earned a score of 3 or higher has risen by 55% since 2021. The number of black students scoring 3 or higher nearly tripled during that time. And the number of Hispanic or Latino students scoring a 3 or higher also more than doubled. Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll says these gains are very encouraging. The Powerball jackpot for Wednesday's drawing is at an estimated $1.25 billion, making it the 6th largest jackpot in the history of the game. The cash option on the prize is an estimated $572 million. Wednesday's Powerball drawing will be the 44th, setting a game record for most consecutive drawings in a single jackpot cycle. The jackpot was last hit on September 6, when tickets sold in Missouri and Texas split a $1.7 billion jackpot. Tickets can be purchased until 9:50 p.m. on Wednesday. The first international performer has been announced for the 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Olympics. Singer Mariah Carey will bring some American flair to the opening ceremony, which will be held at Milan's soccer stadium on February 6. The local organizing committee says that Carey, quote, fully represents the emotional atmosphere that accompanies the run-up to the games. The Winter Games begin on February 6 and run through the 22nd. You can also watch them right here on 22 News on NBC. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, a murder in Springfield has gone unsolved for over 30 years, but not all hope is lost. Hear how new DNA samples could bring about a new lead in the case. Plus, Governor Maura Healey was asked about a 2001 incident regarding her former aide, Lamar Cook. Cook was arrested in October and has pleaded not guilty to cocaine trafficking and gun charges. We'll have the governor's reaction. And the official start of winter is next week. Hear what local doctors suggest to help kids, your kids, stay safe as viruses continue to spread fast. Brian?
Traffic running slow here as the evening commute begins. I-91 south. Also a couple of slowdowns on I-291 as well between the Pike and 91. Otherwise, highways are looking good. Warm up continues here tomorrow and through the end of the week. We'll track it with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News starting at 5.
Updates anytime at wwlp.com, the free 22 News app, and always on 22 News Plus. We will see you tonight starting at 5.